talangka. Ay ba, mantakin mo, meron pang isang utak talangka na ngayon naninisi kay Secretary Tugade at sinasabi, hindi raw mangyari ito kung hindi niya dinivert yung 13 billion na budget para dito sa...
Pinabulaanan ni dating DOTR or Department of Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugade ang balitang inilipat umano niya ang budget ng NAIA Airport na nagkakahalaga ng 13 billion peso sa ibang proyekto ng paliparan, kaya nangyari ang power outage noong bagong taon na nahantong sa pagkansila ng mga flight sa buong bansa at nagdulot ng libo-libong stranded na pasahero at nalagay sa kahiyan ang ating bansa sa buong mundo. Ayon pa kay Tugade, imposible umanong ma-divert ang pondo sa ibang proyekto dahil napakahigpit umano ng foreign loan, lalo na ang JICA ng Japan na kung saan doon nanggagaling ang budget para sa ating paliparan. Ipinagtanggol naman ni Senador Mark Villar ang dating DPWH Secretary ni dating Pangulong Duterte na tama umano ang pahayag ni Secretary Arthur Tugade. Matatandaang tila sinisisi ng tauhan ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos na si DOTR Secretary Jaime Bautista ang dating Administrasyong Duterte sa nangyayaring Aberiya sa ating paliparan. Subalit, marami naman sa mga netizens ang kumampi kay Tugade at mas bilib sila sa nagawa ng dating DOTR Secretary kumpara sa tauhan ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos.
That you diverted the 13 billion allotted to CAAP. Now it's...
That was in early 2010, sir. I think that was DOTC at that time. When the
DOTC?
Yes, sir. The project started.
Okay, I'll get back to you, Captain Tamay. Secretary Tugade, I think according to our chairperson, that there were unfair reports that you diverted the 13 billion allotted to CAAP. Now it's your time to explain if you diverted the 13 billion or not.
With the permission of the Honorable Chair and the members of the Public Services Committee, I would like to extend my appreciation and gratitude for the opportunity that has been given to me to be present today, to be able to explain certain issues and matters which unfortunately were so unsavory that perked me up and woke me up in my retirement moments. Nagulat at nagulantang ho ako nung sinabi nila, dalawang issue ko yan. Una ho, may diversyon. Pangalawa ho, yung sistema is outdated and outmoded. Marami nagsasabi, hindi ko sinabi yan. Nakikita ko lang ho yun sa Facebook, sa social media, sa mga dyaryo. Kung totoo o hindi yun, hindi ko alam. Ngayon ho, nandito ako upang ipaliwanag ang mga bagay-bagay, upang magbigay kaliwanagan sa mga nakikita natin sa Facebook, social media at pahayagan. Una ho, sa diversion of funds. Ang sabi po nila, may diversion na 13 billion. Una ho, nag-isip ako, saan nanggaling yung figure na 13 billion? Pagkakalam ko, kung proyekto at proyekto lang ang pag-uusapan, ang amount involved is around 10.3 billion. Nasaan yung 2.7 billion? Hindi ko alam. Ngayon, doon sa diversion, alam nyo, yung salitang diversion, merong unsavory connotation yan eh. Para kang may ginawang ililipat mo yung pera at ginawa mong pondo para sa ibang mga project na dapat gastusin mo sa mga proyektong kinauukulan. Yun ho ang hindi magandang tema dyan. Wala hong na-divert pagkat ang project ng CNS-ATM is what we call a loan-funded project. Ibig sabihin, yung proseso niyan na ang nangangasiwa is JICA, hindi ho pumunta sa amin yung pera niyan. Bago ka makakuha ng pera dyan, marami kang submission na gagawin sa paniniwala at approval ng JICA. Kahigpit-higpit ho ng JICA. Wala ho sa amin yung pera. May proseso ho dyan kung kailan i-release. Rini-release ba yung pera sa DOTR? Hindi po. Rini-release yan sa mga kontraktor. Sa ganung pamaraan, at yun naman ang panukala at pamaraan dito sa proyektong ito, wala pong pagkakataon o oportunidad man lang na mag-divert ka. Diretso yan napupunta sa mga kontraktor. Ngayon ho, kung ang sasabihin mo dinivert yung GAA, funded, budgeted project, isipin ho natin na yung CAAP is an autonomous independent body. GOCC, may sariling budget ho yan. Na hindi ka pwedeng magpalipat-lipat dyan. Criminal ho yan. At abogado rin ho naman tayo, hindi naman ho tayo gagawa ng ganyang kalokohan. Ang alam ko lang ho, there was once upon a time in 2018, a budgeted amount of 100, don't hold me to the numbers, 120 or 180 million, precisely for maintenance, administration, security, and operation of the CNS ATM. Bakit ho may ganyan? Papaliwanag ko lang ho. Kanina natanong, ano ang nangyari nung natapos may award yung CNS ATM? Meron hong pinirmahan na certificate of turnover na tinatawag. Gawain ho ng Thales na i-maintain yan under warranty for a period of 2 years. Tama ho kayo, Madam Chair, na after 2 years, wala na. Bakit nagtuloy-tuloy? Sino ang nangangasiwa? Sino ang nag-maintain? May papel ho ako ditong tangan. Ang nag-maintain ho, babasahin ko lang po, Madam Chair, if I may.
Go ahead, sir.
I, as Director General of CAAP, confirm that CAAP has accepted and taken over the new CNS ATM project Package 1 facilities properties on 16 October 2017, and listen to this. And from that date will be responsible, listen to this, for the administration, security, operations, and maintenance of facilities and properties. Pinirmahan ho ito ni Mr. Sijonko noong panahon na yon, under the recommendation of the then USEC for aviation in the person of Mr. Iski Tamayo. Ito ho yung pinirmahan niya. May endorsement ho yan, yung tinatawag natin na contractor na tumutulong sa DOTR. Ang pangalan po, if I may read, Madam Chair, Dr. Yukinori Otani. Siya ho yung consultant nung proyekto na ito na nagsabing, na nag-witness nung turnover na yon. In other words, it is true that Thales stopped its operation and maintenance after 2 years because that is their warranty. But CAAP assumed the responsibility of taking full responsibility on maintenance, operation, administration, even security of the system. Kailangan ho yan tuloy-tuloy. Tama rin ho na kailangan meron kang core of skillful engineers that will have to manage the CNS ATM. Kasi nga ho, binit-bit ang responsibilidad ng CAAP yan. Marami hong nandiyan sa CAAP ngayon na alam itong dokumentong ito. Nagulantang at nagugulat lang ako na hindi sinasabi. Nandiyan, of course, si Mr. Sijonko, nandiyan si Mr. Tamayo, nandiyan din ho yung Danjon Lucas na siya ho yung chief of staff nila si Jonko at Tamayo. Lahat ho dapat yan ilinalatag at linalabas dito para maintindihan ng totoo at lubusan ng committee ito. Hindi ho pinabayaan ng Thales yung maintenance. Ito ho dapat ituloy. Kaya lang tapos na yung warranty. Kailangan mag-take over, natapos siya ng 220. Ngayon, bakit hindi tinutuloy ng Thales sa Sumitomo yung maintenance? Kasi ho, gusto nilang pumirma ng service agreement. Alam din ni Mr. Sijonko yan, alam ni Mr. Tamayo, alam ni Dan Lucas. Kasi ho, meron silang claim. Mga claim ho yan, hindi uutang yan. Claim ng Thales Sumitomo. Ito, humigit kumulang, please don't hold me to the number, mga 640 million ang kine-claim nila. Remember, this project has been born and begotten years ago na wala pa kami, kaya humihingi kami ng mga dokumento. Hindi ako papayag dyan kung hindi nyo may submit yung dokumento. Sabi rin yung contractor na hapon, huwag mong bayaran kasi walang dokumento. Bakit ko ho babayaran? Ngayon, sinasabi nila, kung hindi mo binabayaran, wala ng service agreement. Huwag mo naman ako hostage dyan, kaibigan. Wala kami noong mga panahon na yon, liwanagin natin yan. Kaya nga ho, meron akong pinapirma sa CAAP na sila ang mga ngasiwa sa Maintenance Administration and Security. Naniwala ho ako sa dokumento na yan. Now, nagkaroon ho ng diskusyon with Thales and Sumitomo. Ano yung diskusyon with Thales and Sumitomo? Sabi namin, kung gusto mo, out of good faith, babayaran ko na yung mga issues na walang problema na kumpleto ang dokumento. Pag-usapan natin, yung balance, punta tayo sa arbitration. Nabinbin ho ang usapan. Walang nangyari. Nag-create ho ako ng internal committee sa DOTR para tignan yung claims ng Thales Sumitomo. This committee was composed of 3 gentlemen in DOTR. Number 1 is USEC Gary, nandito ho siya ngayon. Dati siyang USEC for Finance. Nandiyan yung dating ASEC ng Procurement at Project Implementation, si Mr. Banoy Lopez. Yung Gary ho, de Guzman ang apelyido nun. Yung pangatlo, si Renier Yebra, na head ng legal. Sila ho ang nagsabi sa akin, alam mo ba, huwag mong bayaran yan. Bakit? Kasi mas malaki pa yung liquidated damages because of the delay on the project. Bakit ko mababayaran yan? So, hindi ho utang yon. Yun ho, claim na pinag-usapan at pinag-uusapan. Dapat ho yan umandar at umusad nung umalis kami 6 months ago. Alam ho yan ni Mr. Sijonko, ni Danjon Lucas, at alam din ni Mr. Tamayo yan. Ito ho yung papel.
Secretary Tugade, so ang sinasabi ninyo, dahil na-delay yung implementation ng proyekto, nagkaroon tayo ng binabayaran na parang penalty.
Meron dapat silang bayaran ng penalty ho. Ang tawag ko dyan, liquidated damages na babayaran ng kwan.
Because of the delay that we caused.
Hindi ho. Because of certain delays also sa Thales, saka sa Sumitomo.
Okay.
Kaya nga sabi ko, yung amount na wala tayong issue, bayaran na namin kayo. Ire-recommenda ko sa JICA, bayaran kayo. And sabi ko naman nung iba, huwag mong bayaran. Kailangan bayaran mo yung buo. Sabi nung committee ko, yung 3 abogado, mas malaki pa yung claim namin dyan sa liquidated damages. Bakit ako magbabayad? Maliwanag hong plunder yan. Hindi ko gagawin yun.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, Senator Jinggoy. Yung sinasabi ninyong pinirmahan na turnover to CAAP, sino yung pumirma nun? Hindi yun sa administrasyon pa ninyo?
Hindi ho. Administration ko yan. Pinapirma ko sila kasi ite-turn over na. Sabi ko kay Mr. Sijonko, pumirma kayo dyan na kaya yung administration and maintenance nung CNS-ATM. Pumirma ho sila. Bakit sila pumirma? Inirekomenda ho ni Mr. Tamayo. Ito ho yung pirma niya.
Okay. All right, now that's clear. Thank you, Senator
Madam
Jinggoy.
Chairwoman,
Thank you.
can I have a, sorry?
With the permission of Senator Jinggoy. Yes, please furnish the committee a copy. We appreciate it.
Mrs. Sabina.
Senator Villar.
I'd just like to say something because point of information, because I've also had experience with foreign loans. And what SecArt said is correct, that when there is a foreign-funded project, they are very strict about the requirements. You cannot simply take the money and use it for another project. That's impossible. So I hope this puts that issue to rest. And also, no secretary has the power to realign funds within his department. As you know, it is our mandate to implement what is in the GAA, which is a law. So this idea that Secretary Tugade would divert funds from one project to another is simply impossible. And I from my experience serving in the executive, I just like to support that fact. Thank you.
Thank you for the clarification, Senator Villar. You have 19 more seconds, Senator Jinggoy.
Parang bitin na. Anyway, going back to thank you very much for the explanation, Secretary Tugade, and I believe in you. I believe
Maraming salamat po.
I trust you, and you have my full trust and confidence. Anyway,
Thank you very
Captain,
much, sir.
Tamayo, meron bang pangyayari na bago nangyari itong January 1 glitch? Meron ba nangyari na power outage before?
None, Your Honor, to the Chair.
None.
This is the first time it happened.
Sigurado ka nan.
Sa CNS ATM po.
E noong September of 2022, nagkaroon ng power outage sa Terminal 3. Am I correct?
That is Terminal 3, sir.
Yes, Terminal 3.
That's correct, sir. That's the airport.
Bakit sinabi mo wala?
I'm only referring to the CNS ATM, sir.
No, whatever. Power outage pa rin yun.
Okay, yes, sir. There
What
was.
did you do there? Nagkaroon na ng president, whatever, na nagkaroon na ng power outage noong September sa NAIA Terminal 3. What actions have you taken to prevent similar recurrence? Bakit nangyari ulit ito?
Through
Hindi
the
ba kayo
Chair.
nadala na nagkaroon na tayo ng power outage noong September last year?
Through the Chair, Your Honor, may I request the GM of NAIA to explain this?
Mr. Chong, you're recognized.
Madam Chair, yes, Your Honor, yes, there was an outage at NAIA Terminal 3. It lasted for about 6 hours. Actually, ma'am, the standby generator was able to power up naman po. It's just that there were some critical mission items that were not connected to the standby generator, and that was the immigration connection po. That's why there were some queues. But what happened, ma'am, there were only about 20 flights that were affected, and actually, na-restore naman po siya after a few hours. And there was no outage that happened after.
So did you learn your lesson there? You have the contingencies in place already, na-connect na ninyo yung immigration.
Yes, ma'am.
Senator Jinko, if you need an extension, one
Wala
more
na akong
minute.
oras. Just bibigyan ko na iba.
What a gentleman. Okay, ipagpapatuloy the next round. The next is the good one, Senator, the Vice Chair. No, di ba sabi niya, the better one yung isa, di ba? Kasi so, the good one naman.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Anyway, just be centering on 3 points. One is the safety protocols, what our CAP personnel did, and also the air traffic management system, and last but not the least will be on the issue of national defense. So first, probably the CAP can answer with regards to the safety protocols. So, sa ating Director General, who was the incident commander during the time that the power outage happened? Was there the incident commander?
The head technician or manager of the CNS ATM is with us. He is Engineer Arnold Balucatin, and he is the one supervising the maintenance and repairs of
No,
the
my concern is we will go to the equipment later.
Yes, sir.
My concern will be on the safety protocols. I'd like to know who was the incident commander and whether, because this happened during the peak season, and as we know that agencies that are very vital sa atin po ang ating pag po lahat nag-holiday, tayo po walang holiday. Does CAAP do you still grant leave during the peak season o hindi, cancel na lahat ng leave during the peak season?
Wala pong leave, Your Honor.
So that means
My
during
policy.
the incident, during the New Year's Day incident, lahat po ng CAAP officials were present and walang naka-leave.
That's correct, sir. I was there right away as well.
Well, that is good to hear, to our Director General. So who was the incident commander doon po sa air traffic control?
As I mentioned, si Arnold Balucatin, who is the head of the ANS.
And is he present?